Monday morning and time for us to do your job, and nothing goes better than football and food. One man who really understands the power of that close connection is the head chef at Ralph Wilson Stadium. He took News 4's Lauren Hall into his kitchen for this week's Do Your Job segment.
Andy Altomare is in his third season in the NFL, and as executive chef at Ralph Wilson Stadium, he's in charge of feeding 70,000 fans on Sundays. They're not just looking for the same old food anymore either.
The stadium cuisine is always going to be, 80% of it's always going to be hot dogs and cans and popcorn and beer and stuff like that. It's the 20% that's always constantly changing year after year.
This year, he helped introduce Dinosaur Barbecue and the Jerry Hughes Buffalo Chicken and Waffles sandwich to the stands.
We have a Southern-based team, so why not, what's more Southern than chicken and waffles? But giving it a Buffalo kick.
But Chef Andy's job isn't just about coming up with creative concessions. He and his staff also feed the football team before and after practices and games. This is their state-of-the-art kitchen and cafeteria inside the AgPro Sports Training Center.
We've got hot stations, action stations, we've got rotisserie ovens, pizza ovens, we've got homegrown herbs that we utilize, and then we got our juice bar.
Chef Andy prepares the week's menu based on that weekend's opponent or destination. This week, the team has been enjoying full English breakfast.
This morning, we've already had some black pudding, which is a blood sausage, some baked beans and tomatoes, and some sausage and mushrooms. And so we had some of those, and they got to taste some of those, and then we'll influence some bangers and mash and fish and chips and stuff like that.
This might be the only chance the players and coaches have to try the cuisine of the cities they travel to.
They're busy, they're always here working, and so if they're traveling to the city, they most likely may not be able to get out to a restaurant depending on whatever's happening with their plans, and here they get a little bit of a taste of it, if not made better here in Buffalo than in those cities.
Whether he's cooking for the players or their fans, this chef knows his food and his football, and he will always be looking for the next winning recipe.
They want this to be the best meal that they can get, competing with any restaurants that are in Buffalo, and there's great restaurants in Buffalo, but I want ours to be the best.
Lauren Hall, News 4 Wake Up.
And the chef is traveling to the UK with the Bills. We'll check in with him tonight, part of our coverage from sports director Josh Reed and Alina Shapiro, who just landed in London.